If you want a build that can shoot over anyone, can break ankles, is 6'8", is saucy, and is an absolute demigod on both sides of the ball, you've come to the right place, and I'm not gonna waste y'all time. Let's get right into it. This is my Paul George 6'8" point guard DemiGawd. That's GAWD because I'm not disrespectful build. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, because I'm not gonna waste your time. Shooting guard, 6'8", 205 pounds, 6'8" wingspan. He is gonna get slated at the 1 though. Put people around you that can play all the other positions. If you just want to copy the stats, here it is. You can copy it real quick, but I'm gonna explain all of them, why I put them there in order of most important to least. Okay, here we go. Ball handle, 85 is where you get tier 3 dribbling. You're gonna use your first cap break to get that up to 86. That's gonna give you ankle assassin on silver. You're gonna use your +2 to get that up to Hall of Fame. I know that sounds crazy, but trust. 89 pass sack, because you're gonna use your specialization on playmaking. Throw 2,000 assists, you're gonna get those badges, you're gonna get those cap breaks, you're gonna get it up to 91 pass sack. That's gonna give you Tyrese Halliburton, and you absolutely will throw steamers up the court. Speed with ball 79 is as fast as you can be at this weight. I would love to have 80 speed with ball just to go as fast as I can, but this is gonna give you silver lightning launch on a 6'8" build. Silver lightning launch is a tier 2 badge, so if you +2, max 2, you're tier 2. You can do this on Hall of Fame, and it's cheap. We're gonna have an 84 speed, so you can get up and down the court quick. 80 agility, 84 strength. This is for strong handle on Hall of Fame. You're gonna have an 82 perimeter defense, so you can get Challenger silver. Challenger, by the way, is a tier 2 badge for 6'8" builds. There's a lot of tier 2 badges for 6'8" builds that are really good. You're gonna use your tier 2 max 1 on Challenger, get that up to gold. All right, moving right along. 3 ball, 83. That's where you get limitless range on bronze. Mid-range, 91. Really, you're gonna use your second cap break, which is a realistic grind, by the way, to get that up to 92 for Deadeye goals. You're gonna have Deadeye goals, set shot gold, shifty shooter gold, and every time you upgrade the midi just by one more, and you're gonna try to go all the way up to 96. But each step of the way, your shooting gets like considerably better, because you're gonna get set shot up at 95, or yeah, you're gonna get set shot at 95, Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, you're gonna get set shot at 93. What am I saying? You're gonna get Deadeye at 95. You're gonna get Shifty at 96. So every time you put a tick up, you're pretty much getting a new badge. And you can +1, max 1, any one of those 3 Hall of Fame badges you're gonna get, depending on what you like to play with. I'm gonna do Deadeye, because I wanna have Legend Deadeye on a 6'8" point guard. That sounds goated to me, and it is, by the way. Free throw, 96. This is a Pro-Am guard. You are gonna be playing 5, so you wanna be in there. You can play Pro-Am or Rec with it. Driving layup, 93. You know I had to get saucy one time. Go float game, go layup mixmaster, go physical finisher. All these badges are important. Most important one to me is layup mixmaster. This also is in range, where if you use cap breakers later on, this is cap break proof, but you don't need them. You're not cap break made. Listen to that. This is cap break proof, but you're not cap break made. So you can put 4 cap breaks on this to get Hall of Fame layup mixmaster later, Hall of Fame physical finisher later, Hall of Fame float game later, and you don't have to though. You can still dominate people early on in the game without that. All right, after that, 70 driving dunk. First of all, close shot 83 is tied to driving layup, so can't put that any lower even if I wanted to. Driving dunk 70 is as high as you can go on driving dunk without increasing your vertical by accident. Oh, and by the way, speed and vertical is attached to each other. Cool. 50 standing dunk is gonna give you a little bit of standing dunk cheese. You'll be a sneak dunker, not a strong dunker by any means, but you're mainly gonna do layups anyways. Post control 50, it's tied to ball handle. I couldn't put it any lower if I wanted to. But here is the other part of this. Hey, have you heard about secret stats? Yes, that's right. The developers put secret stats in the game that totally make your players play differently. I don't want to say better or worse. You decide what you want to believe. But did you know that post fade is a shot, or is a stat rather? Most people did. It's tied to your mid-range. It's a 1-to-1 ratio based on your mid-range. So if your mid-range is a 91, guess what? Your post fade will also be a 91. Hey, did you know draw foul is a stat that you can change by changing your build around just a little bit? Yeah, remember that whistle badge used to be in the game a while ago? Guess what? You can still affect how many fouls you get. Your driving layup and your driving dunk. If you add those two together on a 6'8" or shorter build, and then divide by 2, so 93 driving layup plus 70 driving dunk, and divide by 2, you're gonna have on this build about an 81 draw foul. So he's gonna be maybe slightly above average at drawing fouls. Slightly above average. It matters a little bit. And then of course, my favorite one, if you follow this channel, and this year you don't need it for shooting, there's no RNG in shooting, so you should be able to light people up no matter what you have, but offensive consistency. If you have 864 blue, green, and yellow stats, that's playmaking, shooting, and finishing stats, you will have a 99 offensive consistency. This build will get it with just a couple of cap breaks. So a couple cap breaks in, you will have a 99 offensive consistency. What does offensive consistency do? Just a little reminder, in my opinion, and I do disagree with 2K Labs and 2K Toots, and I'm standing on business with it. They ran their test wrong, and that's how I feel about it. That's how I know about it, actually. It will it'll just make your whole thing smoother, really. You know how momentum's a thing? You know how takeover's a thing? You know how like rubber banding's a thing? All these things I feel like have something to do with your offensive consistency. For example, if I'm down in a game and it's like comeback time, right? Like we're surging in the fourth quarter. Typically, I'm getting more momentum than I'm losing. Typically, my takeover goes up faster and I lose it slower with higher offensive consistency. Typically, I trigger more badges with higher offensive consistency. So, ankle breakers on Ankle Assassin, whereas you could have the same badge and the same rating if you have half the offensive consistency, I feel like you'll trigger that badge less. Whereas if you have a high offensive consistency, I feel like you'll trigger ankle breakers all the time. These are all things that I feel like are just advantageous to offensive consistency. But and it also to me feels like your green window is widened just a little bit. Like 1 or 2 shots in, your green window is wider compared to someone who has a lower offensive consistency. It's not a lot, but it's a little something. And in a year where you can pretty much hit every single shot, even contested, it might help to have the biggest green window possible. Just go all the way with it. Okay, that's all that fun stuff. Let's talk about the build name real quick. Compared to Kobe Bryant, this is a physical mid-paint combo guard. Hey, leave a comment down below if you like the name or not. I'm kind of in between. I think it's kind of cool, but I don't know. It's definitely different. I'm only an 89 right now. I've only been playing the game for 1 day. I'm not one of those special people that got to fly out and do all the stuff a week early, then a day early and do all that. I wish I did, but I didn't. Let's talk about animations. All right, this is all my dribbling moves. Feel free to just copy and paste. I'm still labbing all these, but this is what I'm working with right now and they feel really good. Here is free throw, go-to shot, dribble pull-up. I feel strong about the dribble pull-up and the spin jumper, by the way, and the hop jumper. All these layups are money. I might play around with the floater, by the way. I was watching Kosa go crazy with LaMelo Ball. Floater, I'm probably gonna switch to that. But the scoop is nice. The Euros, the hops are nice. Spin is nice. Post fade Kobe, post hop Kobe. And the motion style, I am absolutely gonna change later. Drew Eubanks is cool, but it's not the sauce, trust. Alrighty, let's jump over to jump shot. Hey, no pun intended. J.R. Smith base for now, until I get my T-Mac. Beluba 1, Kyle Korver 2. Put that all at max speed. Put it on right when you get to push. And animation blending, 82 Beluba, 18% Kyle Korver. This jump shot is chicken. This build is the best build I've ever made, or maybe this is just the best 2K I've ever played. I'm not really sure yet, to be honest with you. I'm only a day in, but to be honest, I'm having so much fun, and you will too on this build. This build gets stops. This build can absolutely lead a team in a pro-am setting against grimy 99 locks. I was snapping these locks earlier. Oh my gosh, it was insane. And I'm still getting a feel for the game too. I'm just 1 day in. And I didn't even play for like the first 5 hours of the game because of the stupid servers. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna be posting daily. That's right, the guy that used to be MIA, posting daily. I cleaned up all the stuff in my personal life. I'm ready to go for you guys. Please like the video, share it with a friend who needs a really goated build. This build can play the 1 to the 2, by the way, with some adjustments. This build can play park with adjustments. Why? Because 6-8 builds in general can do everything this year. They're one of those goated heights and just goated positions. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate the support. Leave a comment down below what you want to see in the next video, because I'm posting every day, so I need ideas. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm out of here.